for next year too? Because it seems like you guys are fully assimilated in the global scene now. You got PMWC, you got PMGC, PMGO next year is my hope also. Maybe?
So that's the thing, right? We don't know about it yet. And maybe even if it happens, I don't know how much we'll be able to talk about it, because we'll get a roadmap on 2nd November, the BGMI roadmap of next year. So then maybe we'll be able to get the clarity. Before that, nothing. And before that, the only thing that we can talk about is we'll focus on BGMI for now.
Thank you.
So by the way, yeah, so I'll just tell you one thing. We have this one speculation that's going on. We might just get 6+ officials next year, official tournaments for India.
Okay, 6 officials.
Some are saying 8, some are saying 6+. So I don't know. I'm just saying it's 6+. So in India, right now, what we what used to be is BGIS, BMPS, and that used to be our official roadmap. Then we used to have third-party tournaments like BGMS, the one that I told you about, the television tournament. But next year, if we talk about it, BGIS, BMPS, yes, they are there. I'm thinking maybe another showdown, like the one that happened right now, BMSG, and then maybe another IC, maybe. So
IC is what? Sorry, what's that? International
Cup, yeah. So we just talked about the last 2 names. So showdown, IC, yeah.
Yeah.
So in that sense.
That's cool, but I saw because Craft in India tried to do a franchise league this year and that fell through. That didn't work out. Yeah, okay.
But I'm hoping for the franchise, a good update on franchise for next year.
Okay, yeah, because I felt a little bit weird. I wasn't a fan of the initial franchise system because it was only franchise slots, and I feel like you have to have a mix of franchise and qualifiers to like create a good ecosystem. So if they do that, hopefully for next year, I think that'd be great. But still having a franchise league is very good for the player base in esports as a whole. So I think that's a big positive for the growth.
Actually, I forgot. So tell him Goblin has 700 official finishes, which is highest in BGMI. In BGMI, he has highest finishes now. Yeah, 700. Yeah.
That's a good amount.
Yeah, and Johnny has 1,000 in career. Yeah, Jonathan has 1,000 in his career as well. Those numbers are insane, trust me. Yeah. So career includes PUBG Mobile and BGMI together.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Talking about Jonathan, Team GodLive, but you did not follow the finale, right?
No, I did not. I just saw they didn't make it and didn't qualify.
Yeah. Mistakes were made. A couple of mistakes were made. Lux, what's your thought on GodL's new line? Yeah, do you know about the new lineup that they have now?
So they changed players, right? Because they still have Amino and Jonathan, and they swapped the 2 other players. I forgot the name of
Pump and Sim.
Yeah.
And
I heard good things, but I don't.
S-Power and Manya. Manya is Soul's. He was Soul's IGL, and now he is with GodLive. So Manya, as an individual, I tell you, Manya, his stats have been pretty incredible as well. Let me just pull up his stats for you.
Also, Spower is joining, right? So wasn't there some? Because tell me if I'm crazy, Ocean. Wasn't he on GodLive, then left GodLive like this year, and then rejoined? Like, what's? Did that happen?
I know that happened, but again, we don't talk about those things. What's past is in the past. I would just say, because see, what's past is in the past, because at the time, maybe the team did not feel like he's the right fit at that moment, but now they feel like he's the right fit, so they have him. And I have high hopes from him as an individual. But yeah, I mean, the chat is also saying he joined like 4th or 5th time. So yeah, I know. But let's talk about.
He's a tsundere, but like PUBG Mobile Edition. He's like, no, I don't love him. I love GodLive. Oh no, love him. I love him so much. Yes, GodLive again.
Okay. One more thing. So previously there was no transfer window, right? So if an individual like S-Power, maybe for any other player for that matter, not demeaning S-Power, he's a brilliant player, honestly. If they
so you didn't have transfer windows this year? You mean you didn't have any this year?
Now we have started the transfer window. So now if S-Power is with the team, he has to stay with the team for 6 months at least.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, that's similar to PUBG Mobile Esport, but you guys have possibly 6 to 8 events, right? As you said, so that is quite limiting. I wish they would make it like 3 or 4 like quarters, but every 6 months when you have that many events, that is quite. Like, if you have a team that just doesn't work, you're stuck with that team for half the year. That's quite punishing. I think that's too big. Of a season.
So talking about Manya's stats, right? He has 1 official LAN trophy, 7 official qualifications, 4 major LAN trophies, 7 LAN podiums, 2 LAN trophies of that TV tournament that I told you about, 1 official LAN top 5 MVP, and he has 3 LAN trophies for different organizations. So I mean, he has done pretty good, and then somehow a phase just came into him, and now he's back with GodLive, and it looks like he's more focused than ever. So
I have a question about that, because you're talking about you're still on the GodLive new roster topic, right? So I've seen this issue a lot in global, and this is a question I'm going to bring up to you. Do any of these players strike you as like very ego-driven to you?
So eager in what sense? Eager?
Not ego. Sorry, ego. Ego. Like, oh, I'm the best. Like what I do is the right way forward for the team. Like I'm the best on the squad. Like we do have some players like that in global.
With this lineup, no, I don't think so.
Okay, that's good news then, because I was going to say, it seems like such a heavy hitter team from what you're telling me.
It is,
I'd be scared, like, oh, everyone's such a big name, there's like, no, their way, their decision, their thought process is the right decision, and what you think is wrong. And I've seen that tear teams apart very quickly in global for like, since 2019, pretty much, when I started, it's been an issue. So if there's not going to be an ego issue, that is great news. But of course, they're all big names. Like everyone knows Spower, everyone knows Admino, everyone knows Jonathan, right?
So what
I do see where, like, in theory, that could be a little bit.
Yeah. So explain to
me.
So, like you said, in the global stage. So explain to me what happens when there's an ego clash. Like, how do the things? You must have some international example.
So international example, what could be one I could use? I'm sure you're very familiar with our best friend Doc, Mr. Doc, right? Everyone knows Doc, and the dockening is also an international issue with this man. So Doc is an amazingly good fragger, and the issue with Doc is I think he knows it. I think he knows that he's such a good fragger that he can get away with a lot of, excuse my English, bullshit in these matches, and actually got PMGO MVP, he got PMWC MVP, and his team wasn't even close to winning technically some of those tournaments, especially PMGO where they were ranked very, very low. And he has such a big ego that he kind of does whatever the hell he wants, whatever he thinks is right. He goes 500 meters away from his teammate, he's like, I can coach this up. Doesn't yet. The dockening is a real issue. You can bring it up on the broadcast if you want. When you see Doc play, he just goes away from his team, no backup, and then when he gets knocked, because of course when you're that far away from your team, you're gonna get knocked. And he instantly, as the IGL, calls his teammates to go res him, and then he gets his teammate in danger, and they lose 2 players for the price of 1. That is, for example, an issue of like ego that can cause a bit of issue. Of course, I never talked to Doc because I don't think he speaks English. I never saw him speak actually. But that is one example of it. Then when you have a bit of an ego clash, because I think that's what you,
From our region, there's no one individual who goes just 500 meters away, or like something like that. No. I can assure you, no.
Okay, that's good news. At least you won't have dockening in India. That's weird.
Maximum views on shot. Yeah. When is shotgun meta going, man?
What do you mean shotgun meta? What do you mean? My little DBS?
What? What the fuck?
This is cardboard. I made it for skit once. Bro, I mean, the shotgun got nerfed a little bit, but it's still the shotgun is. Yeah, I don't like the shotgun meta. Like everyone, I think if anyone likes the shotgun meta in chat,
no one likes it, man. No one likes it. Everyone.
Yeah.
See, even the players. I'll tell you, the players don't like it, but they know they have to use it because there's no other choice. But no one likes it.
Yeah, like you have some players playing DMR. For example, Top is a perfect example. He's playing with the DMR. He's playing Top Mini 14, 8x scope usually, which is great. Sook playing with the explosive bow, which is super fun to watch. And actually more people are starting to play with the explosive bow. Like it's definitely found a little bit more of a dominant spot in this meta. In 4.1 update, next meta, they are nerfing literally every single AR by I think 2 to 3 damage, which is pretty significant for an AR. Maybe that would allow more ARs to see the light of day, like an AKM.
No, they're nerfing or they're buffing?
Nerfing.
But
every AR next update is getting nerfed by about 2 to 3 damage on average.
That means it's going lower class on the damage, right?
Yes, yeah. Of course, does that mean is that final? No, because it's just the first or second version of the beta currently, but every AR is being nerfed next update if they keep it as it is currently. So will that mean we see different ARs being played, maybe more SMGs, maybe more Mini 14s? I just want bolt action to be meta, man. I want bolt action snipers to one tap a tier 3 helmet. That's what I want.
No. Bolt actions are good, but ARs, you cannot do this, man. You cannot do this.
It's not final yet. Like AR meta starting 4.1 might be completely dead. Again, speculation based on the stats and everything. They're changing quite significantly. So just keep an eye out. Is the explosive bow used in India like quite significantly, or is it severely underused?
Oh, you cannot see me, sorry. Yeah, very little, very little. Yeah. It is sometimes like once a day, maybe you'll see a player using it.
Okay.
Yeah, once or twice a day you'll see it using it. So Shiraj is one of he's one of the players, Shiraj. And people, so you know how there's a Sook meta. Shiraj as a player,
the Sook meta.
Yeah, he has a reel by calling it the Thuk meta. So Thuk is spit in Hindi. Thuk. So he has a Thuk meta.
दोस्तों, सबसे पहले और सबसे अच्छी क्वालिटी में टीम गॉडलाइक के हाइलाइट्स एंजॉय करने के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें।